Called Terror Town, which may sound like something out of a movie, but it's a reality in one South Side neighborhood. You're looking at surveillance video of people buying heroin right on the street. Police say undercover officers have been keeping a close watch on this operation for several months, and now 15 people are under arrest. The dangerous area that police are calling Terror Town encompasses the blocks between 75th and 79th Streets, stretching from Yates to Colfax. And as CBS 2's Mike Puccinelli reports, officers aren't done trying to clean up those streets yet.
That's them after they had just served an undercover officer and what they're doing with the money.
Two accused drug dealers are caught on tape right after police say they sold heroin to an undercover officer. Sometimes the deals go down in vehicles. Other times they happen in what police call powwow lines, where drug dealers use phones to direct junkies to temporary drugstores. Here, heroin users are lined up at 79th and Essex.
And they'll pull up.
First and foremost, we will give all praise to the Most High in the name of His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. We are the Sakari Israelites here in Chicago, coming out here to prophesy the downfall of America and also to wake up the lost tribes of Israel scattered throughout here in Chicago and throughout the Western Hemisphere and throughout Africa and throughout the whole world.
That's right.
Bring out what you got.
It's Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 20. And he said, I will hide my face from them. I will see what their end shall be. And for they are a forward generation, children in whom is no faith.
That's right. So that's an accurate description of the state of condition of our people. Our people, that's how you know we the Israelites, because we are a forward generation and a generation that has no faith. Read what you got.
Jeremiah 4:20. Destruction upon destruction is cried, for the whole land is spoiled. Suddenly are my tents spoiled, and my curtains in a moment. Jeremiah 4:20. Destruction upon this. 22. Verse 22. For my people is foolish. They have not known me.
You said my people are what?
Is foolish. They have not known me. They are sottish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge.
That's right. So that's our people today. And that's why we're coming out here, to change that condition of our people, because we know our people are hard-headed. Our people don't listen. You understand? Read that.
Isaiah chapter 1, verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know. My people doth not consider.
That's right. What is it that our people is not considering, right? See, the two dumb animals know who their master is, and they know where they come from. But our people, we calling ourselves black today. You understand? We calling ourselves African American, which is the last name of two so-called white men. You understand? So our people right now are so lost, don't even know who we are. So what they impose on us is that we black people. You understand? That we the color out of a damn crayon box. And we just going with it. You understand? When that's not our true nationality. And what is it that we're not considering? Give me Deuteronomy 76. And then you give me Hosea 4:6. So what is it today that our people not considering, right? Our people not considering that we the greatest nation on this earth.
That's right.
You understand? But the inferior nation that's over us right now, we in captivity to them, they upholding this so-called white supremacy, keeping us at the bottom. You understand? And we comfortable with this white devil ruling over us. You understand? But we tired of it. Read what you got.
Deuteronomy 7:6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people.
That's right. We are chosen people. You understand? We are special people unto the Lord. You understand? But the white man claimed that, oh, Jesus loved everybody, right? God chose everybody, but the Bible say that God only chose the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Read.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
That's right. So we are over all these other nations. You understand? So this is a rude awakening to you Christians out here that God is racist and he only deals with the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. He only loves us. You understand? Read what you got.
This is Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
We destroyed for what?
For a lack of knowledge.
So we in a state of no knowledge. Actually, drop that. Give me Deuteronomy 4 and 5. We got no knowledge today, right? We have no understanding. When the Bible tells us what our knowledge and what our understanding is today, and how we come back to being a ruling class on this earth. Read that.
It's Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my God commanded thee, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it.
Read that again.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my God commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it. Salat. Verse 6, therefore, keep Salat. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding.
The law, statutes, and commandments is what?
Your wisdom and your understanding.
So we need to come back to these law, statutes, and commandments today so that these other nations can see that we are a wise and understanding nation. That's the only way that these other nations are going to respect us, because they have no respect for the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. That's right. You understand? But when we come back to these law, statutes, and commandments, they get scared. You understand? They fear us, and they know. Actually, read on.
Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations.
In the sight of who?
Of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people.
So that's what we out here to try to tell our people. Because right now, give me Deuteronomy, I believe 28:37, where we an astonishment and a proverb and a byword. Read that.
Deuteronomy 28:37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whither the Lord shall lead thee.
So that's what's going on, right? So here we are telling you to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments so that these other nations can see our wisdom and our understanding. But right now, all the other nations are looking at us as a proverb and a byword and an astonishment. This damn Popeye's chicken sandwich came out, and our people fighting. You understand? Our people fighting each other because they sold out.
Jake is actually trying to sue Popeyes for running out of chicken.
Bring that out.
Jake is trying to actually sue Popeyes for the chicken sandwich not being sold anymore. That's a goddamn shame, man. Our people are smitten with madness, man. Right?
That's
like
right.
they actually gonna win any damn.
That's right. Our people say, how you doing, sister?
Jeremiah 4:3, I just read.
How you doing, sister? All right. Man, you see these spirits out here. You know, this man is high off that Jehovah's Witness crack, and he's out here tweaking. Out here tweaking. What you got? Bring that out.
Isaiah 5:13. Therefore my people are gone into captivity.
Why?
Because they have no knowledge.
This brother don't even know he in captivity right now. You understand? You in captivity right now, brother, because you have no knowledge. And we just read that the only way to get knowledge, give me Psalms 111:10. Psalms 111, the 10th verse. You understand? Because this man was talking all this folly, and he has no understanding. Bring it up.
This is Psalms 111, verse 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding have all they that do his commandments.
Read that again.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding have all they that do his commandments.
This man ain't keeping no commandments and is trying to tell us wisdom and understanding. You understand? No beard. This man shaving his face, got razor bumps all on his face, which is a judgment, and it shows that we breaking the commandments. So just let the beard grow out, brother. Stop chopping it. That's against the law. And our people claim to believe the Bible, but don't want to deal with the Bible. Right, he believe in Jehovah. You know, that Jehovah Witness is finished. Jehovah Witness is finished. They don't even believe the Bible. said? Bring that out.
Leviticus chapter 19, verse 27. Ye shall not round the corners of your heads, neither shalt thou mar the corners of thy beard.
You can't shave your beard, brother. You got to stop shaving your beard. You know the Bible says not to shave your beard.
Yeah, I know.
So why you do it?
It looks nappy when I have it on my face.
Read that again, man. You say it look nappy, right? Did you know that
I shave my head too.
Jesus Christ had nappy hair?
My daddy had bald hair too.
Bald hair. That's a what do you call that? That's a what is it
Why are
called?
you trying to put a label on it?
Well, no. How do you have hair if you bald? He said he got bald
You
hair.
lose your hair when you get old. How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 28, brother. He gotta walk away after that one. give me Psalms 119. Psalms 119, verse 99. Psalms 119, 99 for the brother. Since he say my age has something to do, implying this got something to do with my knowledge. Read that.
Psalms 119, verse 99. I have more understanding than all my teachers, for thy testimonies are my meditation. I understand more than the ancients, because I keep thy precepts.
The Bible says when we keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, we have more understanding than our elders. You understand? That's not keeping the commandments. You understand? All right, back to the lesson, man. Back to the lesson. Give me Baruch 3 and 8 in our pocket. Baruch 3 and 8. And then you give me Baruch chapter 2. Baruch chapter 2.
Baruch 3 and 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments, according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our God.
So that's right. So right now, we still in our captivity, and we trying to get the hell up out of here.
That's right.
You understand? That's why we out here, week in and week out, to tell y'all and prophesy what's going on out here. And trying to tell our people that in order for us to get out of this captivity, we need to come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments and the faith of Yahushua. Read 2 and 4. Read verse 5. Read.
This is Baruch chapter 2, verse 4. Moreover, he hath delivered them to be in subjection to all the kingdoms that are round about us, to be as a reproach and a desolation among all the people round about, where the Lord hath scattered them. Verse 5. Thus we were cast down and not exalted, because we have sinned against the Lord our God.
Because we did what?
Have sinned against the Lord our God, and have not been obedient unto his voice. Verse 10, yet we have not hearkened unto his voice to walk in the commandments of the Lord that he set before him.
See, the Bible give us our problem, right? The Bible give us our problem to the T. Like in minute detail, it tells us exactly why we in this captivity and why we in this condition, and it also gives us the solution. But our people don't want to read, right? All we want to do is what? Watch TV, right? Be on Instagram and Facebook and all day. And be on Facebook Live, but won't pick up the book and actually read it. But they in church every Sunday. We bring that out in Romans 10 and 2. Our people are in church every Sunday.
Romans chapter 10, verse 2. For I bear them record that they have a zeal of God, but not according to knowledge.
That's right. So our people in church every Sunday, tithing to the pastor, right? Giving the pastor all their damn money, right? While the church is in the hood, and the church is like high-rise luxury, but all around is poverty. Because the damn pastor is taking all the money and buying himself a $6.5 million jet or a private plane.
Chief Priest Al-Azhar One Lawyer, a.k.a. the Gorilla Hebrew. And I'm just letting y'all know I just dropped my official clothing line, Urban Gorilla. Go to urbangorilla.com right now to check us out, man, and pick something up. There's urbngrla.com. We got all kind of items for men, women, children, even infants, as well as fragrance, oil, smell goods. You can also check out Hebrew Israelite Clothing Co., another Sakari business, on Instagram and Facebook. And as always, you can hit up deaconsakari.com to get your plug on the scarves, the music, and the children's Bibles. Thanks for your time. All praise to the Most High. Kwam Yasharala. Shalom.